Welcome back to the Adventures of Mac and Anthea and our bicycle ride on the Verde from Puente Viesgo to Santander.
And we're getting down onto the Verde now. This trail just takes us down onto it. So to our left, that's about 12 more kilometres as far as I can tell on the map of Verde, but we're not going that way today. We're going to take the right up to Santander. But both ways, I think it's quite a busy route for bicycles. And today we've got the luxury of asphalt.
This route is about 44 kilometres there and back, but ended up being closer to 50 by the time we got lost a few times.
So we just stopped, we've got a little bit of scuffing on the back wheel from the brakes there. I changed the inner tube yesterday because when before I did my checks after leaving the lay-by, just make sure bike's all secure and everything, you know, before we pulled away, I found out a flat tyre on the back. Now I took it all apart and the inner tube had a slight leak on it. But I tested the tyre 3 times, checked around it 3 times, and couldn't find any prickles or anything that had gone through it. So I had no choice just to put another inner tube in. We brought a spare with us just in case. But anyway, long and short of it is the wheel's sort of catching slightly when I put it back in. But we've just stopped to sort that out, so hopefully think all will be okay. As I said earlier, we didn't have a very good night's sleep, so things need to go according to plan, otherwise it's not going to take much today for this to get binned.
As I mentioned in part 2 of our Northern Spain adventures, we had a particularly bad night's sleep at this particular park up.
So this is fairly busy at this point here, but which is often the norm on Verdes when you're close to urban areas. It soon starts to thin out a bit once you get out of them, so yeah, we'll be looking forward to getting out of this bit and dodging pedestrians and getting out into the open countryside as usual.
So as mentioned in previous videos, Verdes are disused railways that have been converted into bridleways for leisure use.
Okay, so as suspected, this was a narrow gauge railway, probably only one track. Old station here on the right here, on the left, sorry. Not sure what this railway line was for. Most Verde railway lines were, for the most part, were carrying some sort of ore or coal or something. I'll check a bit of the history later and stick it in the subtitles below exactly what this railway was used for.
Straight over?
I think so, as far as I can tell, and as much as you.
This railway line took 4 years to build, and it opened in 1902 and finally closed in 1976. There's quite an unusual twist to the story of this railway, as it was originally intended to transport passengers to the spas in Puente Viesgo. However, the project failed to get state funding, and a partnership had to be made with mining companies to complete the project.
As Anthea's just pointed out there on the right as we just went by, hopefully you can hear her because she's got her own mic, but we don't know how well they're going to work. We're still testing these new mics. Yeah, that back there, that was a good parking spot which wasn't on part of the night or anything, so that might be a sort of a place to move to later. We didn't, as you say, didn't have a good night's sleep, so we will be going to a different parking spot tonight. So whilst we're doing this walk, we'll actually look out for potential parking spots along the way.
This was a very long route, so I've edited it fairly hard to try and keep the content interesting for you.
After just spotted water point. Okay, so now we're properly out into open countryside. As you probably heard me mention before in Verdes in the past, because they're trains and they need to pull up, you know, hills and that with weight on, there's very little hills in these routes. There's 2% gradient is normally the maximum, so hopefully we're not going to use much battery. We're on this power assist level 1, but we're going far faster in speed than that, so we're actually not using any power at all. So with any luck, if we do decide to do the other 12 kilometres tomorrow, which goes the other way, we will have enough battery, or with sort of an hour's top up of battery in the motorhome when we get back. We should have enough to do that tomorrow, hopefully. We'll see if we feel like it, depending on how well we sleep. Hello.
Oh, got there.
Plenty of normal people on bicycles today, but not many lycra loonies, eh?
Straight on?
Yeah, I think so. So this trail's going to be about 22 kilometres long. It says it's going to take an hour and 15 minutes, but I'm going to take a bit longer than that, especially if we stop and do a bit of filming here and there. But yeah, very civilised on the asphalt here. Hopefully we'll end up near, well, we will end up near Santander there, but it'll be sort of a little estuary in from it. It won't actually be the capital. So we're just coming alongside the motorway here. we've been doing a bit of spotting again, so oh, that could be a good place to park, that could be a good place to park. Even close to a road like this, or you know, relatively close to the road, it's not too bad if you've got the constant drone. It seems to be the sharp noises that seem to wake us up, you know. Anyway, we're in search for the route again. Yeah, no, it looks pretty straightforward. Just round up like that. Nobody's coming. Yeah, we're good. So we're quite happy we've come out instead of moping around the motorway, feeling sorry for ourselves because we had enough sleep. It's quite easy going on this asphalt. I know I really shouldn't say that because the next thing I know I'll probably have a bloody puncture, but yeah, it's quite good on this. It's quite civilised. So, a bit of a disgusting topic, sweating, but it's just something me and Anthea are just talking about. And you notice when you live in a hot climate, even up here in northern Spain where it's still fairly warm today, when you go out first thing in the morning and that, and you start, it feels really hot, and then you sort of have that first sweat, and then you sort of get acclimatised to it, and then you start to dry out and you seem to feel alright. It doesn't seem so hot all of a sudden. Not just us, we've noticed a few people have noticed that. So, yeah, not a nice subject, but it is a bit weird. I think it's just a body acclimatising to, you know, you pedalling and exercising and being out in the sun. So Anthea's had a paracetamol break, had a drink of water, so hopefully that's going to help her with her coccyx and that. She says she's brought the kite cream with her, and I've told her I'm not putting it on her sweaty butt crack when we stop, so she'll be doing that by herself if she's going to use that.
Might ask a nice young man to do it for me.
Yeah, you could ask a nice young man to do it for you. Yeah, you'll see probably one of the fastest cyclists on this trail in the opposite direction. Okay, so like a loonies just going by on racing bikes on the road there. Probably just me, you know, being old-fashioned or whatever. But what has to actually happen in your life for you to actually be a man, shave your legs and start wearing skin-tight and white-coloured lycra? I mean, what is that? What's that about? Please, if anybody knows, leave it in the comments. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have a little bit of a change of direction here. We're coming along the Bridleway, and it looks like we're going to be going under the motorway. So we'll end up over the other side of the road. Hello. Okay, so looks like we've come up to a crossing. How busy this road is. Whoop. Looks clear, go on. We're passing by a little place called La Cueva and a suicidal dog. Gracias.
Gracias.
Right. So we've just hit a gravel section.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah, it is nice having a bit of a gravel section. Nice young man here, Anthea. So he wants to put some cream on your bum?
No.
He's got his shirt off, he looks like he's ready for the job.
Oh God. He's got his gloves.
Well, that was short and sweet. We're back onto the asphalt again. It's a nice track, but just it's still a little bit urban-y for my liking, but no doubt we'll get out the countryside in a bit. Should have stopped to film that. Someone's electric lawnmower, automatic one going around the lawn. That's got a bit of height of laziness, surely. So we just stopped in this little park here. Going through the park and then we'll be joining the road for a little while again. Quite a lot of these sections actually go along the road. But we just stopped to check the map. We've done about a third of it up to now, 8 kilometres. Sort of with the 22. Okay, we're off the road. A quick section, back on the path. A couple of dogs just under control, see if they don't have us on the bike. Hola.
Hola. Sad face, okay. Bug.
What are you saying?
Bug.
Bugs. You don't like bugs?
I don't like bugs.
If you look carefully in the frame coming up, you'll see the sign we missed showing us the route to Santander. A combination of unusual sign type for a bicycle route, the leaves of the trees partially covering the bicycle symbol, and us focusing on crossing the road made us completely miss it.
Great.
I don't know really. I think we probably want to go down this one, don't we?
Yeah.
It's one way, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, right round there because that bike's just coming from down there. I just couldn't come to the shop, but. Do I stop and get the map out?
Yeah, we best have, I think. Well, I think we're back on it, but who knows? We just stopped to check the map again. We sort of, you know, got major junctions come up and there's just no signs. Right, pretty typical, I'm afraid. Okay, I think we're back on track now. We had a bit of a lost moment. We had to stop quite a few times, sort of locate exactly where we were with the GPS on Google Maps, and then sort of bring up the Verde. So yeah, we did. Anthea Cease, I think when we were back in the town, she saw an actual sign saying Santander. So and we went straight by it. So okay, so we should have probably took that. So onward. As you can see the sign there, bicycle for Santander. Not the signs we used, so that's probably why we missed it. Probably spot it on the way back. Okay, so this is looking a bit better. We're getting out in the countryside a bit more, which is the sort of thing we like. We're not urban people at all. But this looks quite nice. No idea how much further we've got to go yet, but or whether we're going to do it. How's your bomb? Mike can't pick up your hand going like that, left and right.
Right, no, it's not too bad.
Okay. I get that they put these boulders in the middle of the road to stop cars from using it as a quick, you know, whiz through or whatever. But you really do need to be paying attention, don't you? You take your eye off the ball for a second there, you could end up in a right bloody mess. See one of yours, like, you know, like Reloonies, you know, whizzing along with their heads down. Speak of the devil. Okay, this is lovely. There's a lot more like it. Nice shaded paths, a few trees to go through. Yeah, it's beautiful. No traffic noise. Lots of these little benches along the route here, a lot of them in shade. I thought it might be with it being an asphalt route and everything, but we've brought the chairs just in case because we've fell foul to that before in the past as well. Oh, no.
Oh,
are we on our way?
Yeah, looks like it.
Okay.
I'd wait for those other like Reloonies to go before.
Okay, so that was short but sweet, that stretch. We're back on the road again. Oh, what's that across there? Do you think? No. You want to go on there?
No, don't think so. I don't know, does it look like it? Just goes over the road, doesn't it? I don't know. Go around, that bloke seems to know where he's going.
Yeah.
It's shining straight up there, isn't there? I don't know.
I don't know, that's the trouble in it, there's short signs. They really need to kill themselves to get by us, did they? They're only stopping now, they could have waited. Okay, so yeah, lack of signs again, we don't know where we are. There's a path up the back there, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's being Verde. Let's go along here a bit further. Okay, we've picked up another bicycle path. I'm not sure it's the right one. We sort of come on the road and all of a sudden it was like a steep slope up to our right. Anthea hasn't pulled me up yet, and took us up there. We're going to go along a bit further, but I'm getting a bit tired of this unmarked route and all this gas work and stop and starting, so if I don't get the act together, I think we're going to be calling it a day. Okay?
Yeah.
So I'll be straight across here. So we've got the bicycle path. The question is it the right bicycle path? We don't know. We'll go a bit further along it and we shall see if we're actually on the right place on the map. Yeah, I'm very well capped this one. Get the guys down here with the strimmers so they don't need the brambles.
Even after the ride, we're still not sure this is the correct route. We ended up taking a completely different route on the way back. Nevertheless, no damage done. It was a very pretty route and it got us to where we needed to be.
Okay, we seem to be on track again. It's a nice countryside again. We'll go a bit further down here now, but I do think I'll stop and check, make sure we're going in the right direction. If we're not and we take the wrong way, we have to backtrack. I think, yeah, it's going to be time to bail. Okay, we've got a bit of signage come up here, so we'll just check and see if it tells us anything we need to know.
Straight on with it.
Right, we've got 3 names of places that mean absolutely nothing to us. Okay, we're gonna stop, do a map thing, and take it from there.
That's graceful.
Okay, so good news, we are on track, and we need to go on this Sandander, Verde del Pas, Minero, all be gone. We're about 7.3 kilometres, so we're doing all right. More luck than judgment. So we can't be far from the coast, about yeah, 7 kilometres.
So we muddled along, further down our route, along to our final destination.
Right there.
Oh, this is a lovely spot. Nice down here, eh?
It is. Might be going downhill because we had the pedal assist on, didn't we?
Yeah. So you're just coming in at the end of that conversation now. As Alfie's pointed out, we've done a lot of freewheeling on this one, which means we're probably going to need the power of the battery on the way back because we're probably going to do a little bit of climbing. Like I say, it's not too bad. It rarely goes above 2% gradient. So it's nothing too bad, but it's something to be aware of, you know, so we don't end up with sort of a battery power panic. I really like this section here. I think in the future though, if I did it again, I'd probably start at that the bit back there where you saw all the lycra loonies all stopping to go to the bar, the ones who nearly cleaned up at the end of the path there. Yeah, I'll just probably start at little village there and get parked up there because it's all sort of scenic, you know, rural areas from that point on, which is what we prefer. Oh, this bit's a bit tight through here. Christ. Bit more onto gravel for a little while again. Bit more of what we're used to. Not the puddles though, we're not used to the puddles. Huge difference obviously here than what we're used to down in Andalusia. Takes some getting used to the greenery again. Oh, watch out, there's a poodle down for you. What's the poodles? Okay, we've got a sign come up here on the left. Let's see what that's got to say to us. No, it's Sandander Glare. Okay, cyclable route. Let's try this then, hopefully it's the right one. Right back there? Yeah. Oh, this looks nice, it's got a little bridge going over here. Again, as with the trails we've had the other day and whatever, there's definitely, you know, if there's any doubt of which direction you should be going, maybe a sign there, you know. It's all well and groovy having them on the long straights when there's, you know, you could go either way. you know, you've got no choice, but this is a the road. Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, you just carry on straight, yeah? So I don't know what it's telling us. I'll put leave it on anyway in there now.
Okay. So straight down here then?
Yeah, straight down here I think, and we'll see how we come out. Sí, esto es Santander, sí? Sí, okay. Gracias.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll jump on the bike, just confirm this is the right direction for Santander. So I've left Google Maps there, she can see if she's going to chat away to us and tell us if we go off route.
Nice of him to ask if we're okay, wasn't it?
How's your bum?
Getting a bit sore out.
Okay, well, when we get up here, we'll have a break, yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe a little look around. So we've just found a nice shaded bench here, so we're going to stop here for a break. So we're on the way again. Quick stop, quick bum break, kind of pop break. We just checked the maps again. We're about 9 minutes away, they reckon. 2.6 kilometres. So yeah, it looks like we may make it. Although I know I shouldn't say that.
So we travel along this route to the outskirts of Santander. We know we're pretty close because the further we get and the closer we get to Santander, the more people there are on the route.
Then you will arrive at your destination.
Gracias.
Turn left toward Calais Augusto, Corta left to Linus, then turn left.
No.
Not sure we shouldn't have gone up there, but...
Yeah. There's a bike path.
Eh?
There's a bike path.
Yeah.
In 50 metres, turn left. Turn left, then turn left. Turn left, then turn left.
Right out.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah, we should have gone up here.
Turn.
Okay, I don't think we're far off here at this. We're on the estuary here.
Here.
Quite industrial. I don't think we're at the end of it yet, but we're not far off.
Follow the road down there, is it? Or over there?
Okay, Anthea's hungry, so it's time to stop for supper again. So I'll let her lead the way.
And so we search for a shady bench to eat our sandwiches before we take in the views of the estuary.
Yeah, quite nice one along then. Just want to do this, run it?
Yeah.
Okay, this is us.
Okay, so excuse with noise. We had our sandwiches sort of up there in that sort of park there, had a bit of shade. Just come to do that sort of look at this estuary here on the edge of Santander. We're not going to go any further in. We're going to make our way back because we've got another 23 kilometres to go back, which Anthea isn't looking forward to, or rather Bottom isn't. But yeah, nothing really much to say, fairly typical. Okay, so I think what we're going to do, we're going to make our way back. We're not going to bore you with the same footage in reverse. So I think we're going to end this video and say goodbye for now. Bye for now. And we'll bring you back in later when we get back to the motorway. And so we took a somewhat swift ride back, letting the motors on the bicycles take the strain. This time we just set Google Maps to bicycle and our destination and just let her lead the way. Okay, so we're back. We've made it. We know we've done it. I'll put up on the subtitles actually how far that was there and back. We normally got a routine when we get back to the motorway and we're cleaning up everything as we go, you know, because it gets dust on it, all the bags, everything. But today we're not going to do it. We're just going to toss the bags inside, get the bikes on the back and go to our next park. And so that brings us to the end of our bicycle ride to Santander. All that remains is to thank you for watching. Please hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.